John, after the first two scores, it seemed you guys really settled down and were starting to take away what they were doing. Just what were you able to do to trigger that success throughout the
They
middle of
do
the
a
game?
good job. They adjusted to us, and we had to adjust to them. They kind of see what you're saying, lined up in, check plays. So we just started checking to them and changing our fronts up a little bit and kind of, got them out of sync a little bit. The biggest part of this game, there was like two big runs, two explosive runs for touchdowns, and then we let an explosive pass up in the third quarter, and that led to a field goal. And those were problems that we had.
Renew hadn't been their point man all year, but he was today. Was there something specifically that they had success on that with?
No, they just did a good job being patient with what they do. That position, they get the ball. And they did a good job. We had people in position at times and didn't make the play, and they did. Give them credit.
John, Sean was talking about maybe before the game he didn't see the focus from the guys in their face. Did you see that as well, and how do you get it back?
I couldn't tell you that for sure. That's always a hard thing. I've had great weeks of practice and not played very well. Had bad weeks of practice, played well. It's a hard thing to see. I know that we knew what we had to do from an assignment standpoint. The speed of the game got us early to how quick they're going to come cut you, how fast the option gets on. It's hard to simulate in practice, but I thought after that we settled down.
Coach Elliott talked about obviously a lot of disappointment in that room right now. How do you guys spin that around with a rivalry game coming up next weekend?
I think that takes care of itself. It is a rivalry game, and it's a big game within the state, and I'm sure they'll come back ready to go. Absolutely, everybody's disappointed, but it's football, and you got to get ready to go play the next one, and it's going to test you as a man. There's no question. These type of situations, in my opinion, they're not character builders, they're character revealers, and we're going to find out what kind of men we have in that locker room.
Did Sky's limited ability affect you much today?
No, I thought the guys that went in and played fine. He had to go home for that family situation, and he didn't have as many reps versus this specific type of offense. And when he was in there, he did fine. All right, man. Thank you.